Here to give you an idea of the front of our house. I've got a little bit of trim in black right now. I'm gonna paint that. So I've got some wood rot I've got to replace there. So here's the front door that we talked about having replaced. You can see we've got kind of a cream colored trim around the outside. Um, I'm open to painting the trim to match the door if you think it'd make a better look. When you come inside, immediately to the left, we have our living room, or our dining room. You can see it's already has the white ceiling, and so we're going to paint these the same color as the other rooms here. When you come in, you see we've got the entryway here. Got these little insets here, and I've got them painted just a shade darker than the primary color right now. And turn on some more lights in here. Not that there's a lot of light to be had in here, but we'll get that going. So you can see up here I've got the banisters and the rails around the top. They're curved. And then coming down, I've got the stairwell, and you can see here the spindles and the trim are both painted the same color. And then I've got this brownish color here, and I've got the brownish here at the bottom. So all of this, I'm going to take the tile out and this area through here and use that to put the flooring in to match the wood flooring. See, here's my backsplash. You can see the gray. You can see this is just a little bit of a creamier tone with the gray stripes through it. It looks white until you put it up next to the backsplash with the white grout. You can see here on this side. So we've got a nice look there, and then my cabinets. I've got this side here, and you can see down below. And this side, some more cabinets with your dishwasher. And I've got this archway here. Currently, I've got the kitchen color painted on the inside to the kitchen side. The inside of the arch is painted the color out into the main room here. You can see my breakfast nook here. As I mentioned, we're going to go all white on the trim down below. And I'm going to go ahead and paint this dark trim here to match probably whatever we do on the cabinets or the trim on the door. And this door was this way when we bought it. It's painted a darker, or stained a darker color than the cabinets. And so I thought I would just paint it to be the same color as the cabinets and the trim around the door, so it would blend in with that and be more piece of the kitchen. This ceiling here is still the cream, but we're going to change it and put in the white. These archways up here. I'll come back to it and look, and I've got this look up here too. This side, I'd probably go with the white there where that's stained, and then here's my my fireplace, the mantle, and the wrap around here's the tile, and the hearth is the tile as well. So I've got this little hallway here. We're going to paint the ceiling white. It was painted the color to match the walls before. And then here's my master. So I've got a lot of light in here. I've got sunshades on the outside of these, so it cuts a lot of the light out. But I still have a lot of windows, and we do it too just to cut the heat out because the back of the house faces west. Here's my bathroom here. And so you can see here's my floor coloring here. And so we transitioned with something that's about the same base color but has a little more gray into it, and then also has some brown tones. so that the brown can meet up with the countertop. When we did a soft stone background here, the penny tiles, and then just to pull out more of the brown on the floor, we did the brown flooring. In retrospect, I probably would have just done the tiles on both places, but just look, we're not changing anything with the tub here. There's too much stuff to do that too. But you can see I've got this above the shower, and then it wraps all the way around the room. I'm replacing these lights here. And then I have this room here, and I need to paint that cabinet to match. So that's where we are there. And this is our half bath. So it's got more of a skip trowel, which I imagine is where they pulled off the wallpaper before and had to fix it that way. Same tile that we have in our bathroom. And then immediately to the left here, have another door, and this goes into our laundry room. Just had to repair a place up there, so the paper will be coming off, and I'll need to paint this room and freshen it up. And we'll head on upstairs. This is kind of all in the midst of being cleaned up now. This is a second family room up here. You see what I was talking about the curves. It just kind of awkward to paint the room and the ceiling a different color because of all these cuts, and really saying where does the ceiling begin and the room end. And you can see some of the awkwardness of the corners here, where it'd be good to be able to get a good clean cut. And we have this small bedroom here. This is my son's. It's the blue color. We could keep this if we had to, but probably more of a neutral. And then here's our media room. So it's kind of a mess right now, but here's the pillars that I mentioned. And we were going to do floor and ceiling, the ceiling and the walls the same color. So not a huge room, but enough to get a decent size throw with the projector to get to the big screen here. So probably the naval color here, we're taking those blinds down. And we'll walk over here. This bathroom was redone last year, and so you can see the tiles with the gray. And so the light blue, a countertop that's similar to what we have in the kitchen. And then you can see in here we did the tile with the gray, and then the grayish floor, and then we just accented it with the blue. And here we did the cabinets kind of in the dove gray color, just to accent a little more. And then this room's a mess. This room had been, I guess, like a sponge finish or faux finish on it. It's really a cut up room. Just did some wall repairs there where we had some plumbing issues. Had all that done. So that's it. So again, I'll give you a look over the top here just so you get a little perspective again on the rooms.